Hello M6 and welcome to this first learning video for Unit 2, Forms. In this lesson we will learn what forms are, what types of forms you can find and where to find forms. We will also learn what biodata is and what types of information we need to fill out a form. Before we begin, please remember to copy all slides where you can see a red dot in the corner into your notebooks. I will check your notebooks when you come back to school. So let's begin. What are forms? Forms are usually documents that can be a sheet of paper or a document you can find on the internet. And we use forms to answer questions or to give information. Forms can be, for example, this here. This is a biodata form. This is a registration form from a website on the internet. This is a resume. And this is a class record book or logbook. So, all these things you have seen are forms because we fill in information. The next question is, where can we find forms? Forms are literally everywhere. We can find forms in school, in a hospital, in an office, in a police station, or on the internet, and lots of other places. Which forms can we find in school, for example? In school we can find forms on the cover of our notebooks. A paper test is also a form. A registration form, for example, when you have a grade 0, or for example, the classroom logbook. What types of information can we find in forms? We will focus in this part on biodata or also biographical data, and that is quite a lot. But we will talk only about the most important ones. There are around 30 types of data we will need. What is biodata? It's very easy. Here are some examples. Your name. And I guess you already understand what biodata is. Here are some more examples. Your age, your address, your height or your weight, for example. Now we will talk about the most important ones. Number 1, your title. For the boys it's Mr. and for the girls Miss. MRS means Mrs. and is used for married women. Number 2, your first name. That's, you guessed it, your first name. Number 3, middle name. A middle name is a name placed after the first name and before the surname. In Thailand, people usually don't have middle names. There are countries where it is common to have a middle name. In Spain, for example. Please be careful, middle names are not your nicknames. Number 4, surname or family name. Often also last name. But be careful here. In some countries, the family name is not automatically the last name. For example, in Korea or China, where the family name comes first. Number 5, your gender or sex. It's female for the girls among you and male for the boys. Number 6, date of birth, not birthday. There are different ways how to write the date down, but for our unit we will go with day, month and year. Number 7, age. That means how old you are. Number 8, place of birth. That is the town or city where you were born. Number 9, place of residence is the town or city you live in now. For example, my place of birth is Berlin, but my place of residence is Tapanhin. Nationality and citizenship. Number 10. It's actually not the same, but for our unit 2 we will simplify it and treat it the same. You are Thai and I am German. Number 11. Your status. Single. If you are not married, you are by law considered single. You can have 5 girlfriends or 3 boyfriends. Your official status, if you are not married, is single. If you have a husband or wife, you are married. If you break up with your husband or your wife, you are divorced. If your husband or your wife dies, you are widowed. Number 12, spouse. When you are married, then you have a wife or a husband. That is your spouse. Number 13, siblings are your brothers and or sisters. Number 14, address. That's where your house is. Addresses include street names, house numbers, the town or city, the postal code or zip code. For Pichit, it's 66110, for example, the province and sometimes the country. Number 15, height. For our unit, we will use the metric system and we will use centimeters. Number 16, your weight. For our unit, we will use kilograms. 17 is your blood type or blood group. 18, allergies. An allergy is something that causes your body trouble. For example, when some of you eat seafood, suddenly their skin will begin to itch or their lips will blow up like balloons. Some people have to sneeze when they come in contact with cat hair or dust. Number 19, chronic condition means when you have an illness or trouble with your body for a long time. For example, if you have back pain for 4 years, this is considered chronic back pain. Or if you have a migraine for more than a year. 20, your telephone number. 21, social media contacts. That's your Facebook, Line, Instagram and High Five. Number 22, your ID number. That's a 13 digits number on your ID card. You should be able to remember your ID number. 23, if you have a passport, you will also have a passport number. Very important when you want to travel abroad. 24, occupation or career. That's your profession, your work. Right now you are students, But later you might be doctors, engineers, teachers, chefs, mechanics, whatever you want to be. Number 25. Your educational level is your degree. 26. Religion. That's what you believe in. Most of you will believe in Buddhism. So you are Buddhists. There are Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and other religions. If you don't believe in any religion, then you might be an atheist. Very common in some countries or parts of the world, such as the Czech Republic, Netherlands, Vietnam, or South Korea, are mostly non-religious. Number 27. Your special abilities are your skills, your useful skills. Sleeping and eating are no skills, and when you write your resume, you shouldn't write blackjack, snooker, or ROV as one of your skills. Number 28. Blackjack, snooker, or ROV you can write down as your hobbies, although I don't really recommend you use that. 29. Your signature is your name, written in a distinctive way. Signatures are used as a form of identification. You should have one by now. That's it. We will only focus on these 29 types of data. And now to the homework. Some of you already have it, but if you don't have it, on my Facebook page you can find the link for a PDF. Please download the PDF. You will find a worksheet on page number 2. Please read the profile and then write all the data you can find in the profile into the table below. Please then take a photo or make a scan and send it to my Facebook Messenger. I will check it and return it to you. Homework number 2. Please take an A4 paper and make a form. Here are some examples. The design is freestyle and up to you. Then please fill in your biodata and use all 29 types of data we have talked about. Take a picture or scan it in and also send it to my Facebook Messenger. You don't need to include a photo if you don't want to. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Share this video with your friends and see you in part 2.